Hey guys, decided that since I did my first YouTube video on my loss of my job with Grift, that I'd do a more in-depth video on why I was so heartbroken and why it's been one of the better jobs I've ever had. So I've been working in a major metropolitan area, doing Grift and Gruber for the last approximately 4.5 years or so. Uh, it's been one of my favorite jobs because I love connecting with people. I love having vulnerable, intriguing, deep conversations, which is primarily what you have. Well, I guess that's not quite true. A lot of the time, I'm just trying not to go brain dead with the small talk conversations, which is generally work, weather, and where you're from. Can't stand that shit anymore. Oh my god. Uh, However, I will say that I've had countless amazing conversations with great people. I love kinesthetic type work. Kinesthetic meaning basically physically engaging work, aviation, operating heavy equipment, driving, all that stuff. And it also provides for an amazing level of freedom. Financial freedom, meaning that it earned me enough money where I could basically met all my financial needs. Could live a pretty free life. I could invest, could do all that, work towards retirement. And it also allows a pretty amazing freedom of schedule as well. I don't know if you guys have used these rideshare apps, but it's pretty cool that you can literally just turn the app on and off when you want to work or not and just start getting rides. How amazing is that? Uh, I don't feel like there's a lot of jobs where you can literally just leave for a week or two and not have to get permission from anyone. Um, yeah, and there's no drug testing, so if you wanna smoke a joint or something like that, no one's gonna get fired. Which is greatly appreciated as well. So, unfortunately, the city that I've been driving in has pretty much been discriminating against car traffic. It's been getting much worse for cars, which is reasonable. Traffic has been getting ridiculously bad around here. Like rush hour runs from like 3 p.m. till 7 p.m., sometimes 2 p.m. till 8 p.m. on Friday nights. It's just absurd. So to combat that, the city has basically been trying to make it more and more hostile to car traffic. They've been installing speed bumps, like lots and lots of speed bumps all around the surface streets. They've been dropping speed limits sometimes by up to about 33%, 35%. Uh, Pedestrians crossing all of the streets, traffic getting heavier and heavier because of the influx of people from out of state. So the end result is that as great as this job was, it was definitely in slow decline. Uh, Something I forgot to mention is that the companies have also been cutting our pay. When I started about 4.5 years ago, our pay was about $1.55 per mile, and it has been cut recently to about 75 cents per mile, which is barely workable. So I have found that my little Prius costs about 30 cents or 35 cents per mile, and that's just the car cost. And my total gross income is only about $1 per mile at this point. So profits are getting pretty slim. I've been feeling like a frog slowly being boiled in water for quite a while now. I've been talking about how I really have to change jobs at some point, but I'm finally being forced to do so as a result of my job loss. And now I only have Gruber, not Grift. So I feel like probably the primary the primary reason that that doing rideshare was getting more difficult for me to handle, at least on an emotional level, was I'm the kind of guy that likes advancing and moving forward and being able to progress and teach myself new things. And as a rideshare driver, there's really not, once you reach a certain point, certainly after 4.5 years of driving, there's literally nowhere to go, nowhere to improve, and you certainly can't ask for a pay raise. That's not going to work out. So the last point I want to make is trying to figure out what I would like to do moving forward. I will say that my actual career, according to my education, is in helicopter aviation. I've worked, I've been able to fly helicopters and would like to do it professionally. I started flying back when I was 18 years old, and I've been doing it for almost 11 years at this point. It's one of my most favorite things, to be honest. I worked locally as a tour pilot for a couple years, and as much fun as the job was, it was not a good time otherwise. Very low pay, not working good hours at all. I basically had to work weekend mornings for very low pay. So I'm considering moving forward to be creating a YouTube channel with my partner, and this is going to be, I believe, the second creation on this new channel, the Narwhalist. My girlfriend is also creating her own online business. Our eventual plan is to be able to travel around the U.S., kind of following the sun, and be able to take contract aviation jobs as they come. Perhaps working in Alaska during the summer, maybe Arizona or Texas or some such during the winter when it's cold and cloudy a lot of places. And then during the times where I don't have aviation work, she and I could work on our YouTube channel together and document what we've been up to. And I'm not sure what else I might be able to do, but basically looking at diversifying my income, finding some remote work, and being able to travel much of the year. All right, I think that's about it, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.